I got involved with the Redwood Empire Food Bank for the reason of addressing hunger in our community. The Range to Table program brings local beef producers to provide a local protein source, beef, to our communities. They donate their animals, they're raised locally, sustainably, and they're provided to the local food banks as a source of protein for our communities.
I'm fifth generation. My son and daughter now are the sixth generation in Sonoma County to be involved. They're little still, but they help where they can. I think one of the most effective ways we can help the community is through the Range to Table program. I was really impressed with what they were starting and what they're doing for the community, and help out any way we can. And this is a great way to get protein out there to families in need and give back to our communities.
I've come to realize as I've gotten older that I wouldn't be the person who I am today if it wasn't for this strong agricultural background that kind of molded me into the person that I am today. What really drives me to be a part of the agricultural industry is really just knowing the outcomes, that knowing the product of my toil, of getting up and working all day and making sure that my animals are healthy from birth to harvest, is being able to see a family be able to get fed.
So 6 years ago, while I was going through a pretty tumultuous divorce and had already had to rebuild my life again on my own with 2 children, we actually lost everything in a fire. And it was pretty devastating because I had just gotten on my feet.
I have never met anyone who said, yeah, when I was a child, I thought to myself, one day I'm going to be in a food line. Nobody expects that. Instead, what happens is life happens and the unexpected happens. Decisions, we make decisions and we don't know the outcome sometimes for many years. For example, a stay-at-home mom and life is good, and then the person who's bringing in the income for the household either passes away or leaves the household. Then a decision you made early on to have a career in the home caring for children, you suffer from that later. And the hunger that you are experiencing today is from a decision that you made 30 years ago.
During the holidays, we would give food from our freezers to the food banks, and we thought that was a good cause, and Cheryl considered, well, why don't we take it a step further? So she basically took the project and it ballooned from there.
One of the challenges with the food bank is that we do a great job of gleaning and providing fresh fruits and vegetables to our families, but we're missing an important source of protein. Here's a program, Range to Table. Here's an example how people can raise nutritious protein.
I have donated to Range to Table for 2 reasons. Number one, I really appreciate all the work and effort that Cheryl LaFranchi and Dr. Frank Mongini have put into establishing this program. And it's really satisfying for me to be able to donate protein to the Sonoma County Food Bank, knowing that that product will be utilized and by people who are really in need.
The reason that we are in ranching, I think number one is probably the quality of life. Number two would be being good stewards of the land and proper animal welfare. Number three is that now we're in a position where we do have, is to give back to those that don't have.